could probably upgrade a few things if I really wanted to. But that's if I really wanted to. I'm not exactly feeling like doing so today, so... Alright, so... I take it my other two guys are passed out in the house. If I had to guess.
Nice.
So let's keep trying with this. Okay, that's all taken care of.
All right.
Oh, no, come on. I just want to hit this and clean it off.
All right. Nice.
Okay. Anything else I need to do with the outside before I go in there to take care of my pets? And then come back outside and take care of the plants?
All right. All right.
Because I don't think so. Actually, let's see if there's anything I'm going to need to replant. Okay, well, you definitely.
Nice.
All of you moondrops.
Yes.
Okay. The wind leveled up, which is good.
All right.
Okay.
All
So I got
right.
that. The leeks. Yes. Yes. Green pepper. And a turnip.
Yes.
Okay. So that's an 8. That's an 8. 8, 8, 8, 8. 8. And 8. Okay, cool. I don't have to do any of those. So that's convenient.
Yes.
I just want to make sure I plant all of these first.
There we go.
Get this.
There.
And then get you last ones. And... okay, there we go. That's better. Go ahead and plant these moondrops.
Take that.
Okay, turnip.
There you go.
Bell pepper.
There we go.
And 2 leeks.
There you go. There you go.
I don't think that I have any left. Okay, cool. So then, let's go ahead and just fix up our pets real quick. There we go.
All right. There, there.
Much better.
Nice.
Perfect. Everyone got handled. I wonder if it's because I don't give them stuff every day suddenly that I'm not seeing returns every day, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. Yep. In which case, I'll give I'll give 1 to Mulberry. Sorry about that. Woof. 1 to Misa. And 1 to Vulcan. To make them all happy. And then we can go back outside and finish taking care of our plants, so then we can go say hello to our hopeful boyfriend, save it, and then get him to love us. That is our plan. Just because last time he thought we were joking when we told him that we liked him.
Nice.
And that was very much not the case. There's all the fodder that we need. Gonna go ahead and replant the next one. At this rate, I am running out of places to plant fodder. Okay. Yeah, please, just sell and take care of these, thank you. Okay. I would like for the onions to grow quicker so I can just get that taken care of, but I think within the next day or two we should be set on that. Oh, dang it, I forgot to drop all my stuff off. Okay, well, we're gonna go drop all of our stuff off and then tell our boyfriend that we love him. Or convince him that he's good enough friends with us so that we can go back home, save it, and then tell him we love him. That's the plan. Okay, we got those to drop off. Equip that so we can put this in. Sorry, I'm a little weird about my organizational tendencies.
All right.
Okay, so we got all those. And then we got this one to finish it out. Clear up a few things. Then we go give...
Nice.
Then we go say hello and give presents. Alright, let's see what we can drop off. That can go... Oh yeah, that was it. That was like the only thing. Because I thought that was weird. Yeah. Okay. I still can't deliver a squid to Beatrice. I don't have a squid, and fishing up squid is a little more difficult today. So. But the primary focus is we're gonna go give Lucas stuff. Because Lucas is going to be our boyfriend, and we got him almost there. He's at 96%. He got to sleep on it and gave us a whole other percent in his sleep. So, we're gonna go give love. Okay, first things first.
Good morning.
Formal greeting. Okay, where does that take us to? Because I know that helps. Okay, that goes up by 1 point. Then we go ahead and we give him udon, which is his favorite. Thank you. That was very thoughtful of you, Gwen. I really do enjoy these.
This is splendid.
Upon further examination, I see that this was made by hand. Thank you. I'm flattered that you went through such the effort for me. I appreciate all that you've given me. Allow me to give you a gift in return. Oh. What was that? Stewed rockfish. Jeez. Maybe I should be cooking all those rockfish I have. We did it! We did it! Okay. First things first, we go home. We go home. We drop off all of our stuff. We save it. We run back. We tell him we love him. And we're gonna just keep reloading the save file till he believes us. Jadov, thank you for the follow. I hope that you appreciate my attempt of a plans. What am I doing? Right, I'm dropping things off. Apologies. Like, the brief short-term memory does not work on me. As in, I have it, and I think I've left it under the couch somewhere. Okay, category... So that can all get dropped off. Yeah, okay, that's good. This will all do stuff with later. It doesn't really matter about that. So, now we save it. Over 5. Perfect. Now we're gonna go repeatedly convince Lucas that we're in love with him. Because you can only do it, I guess, once per level, is what I have been told. But you do have a chance of success at it. So that's what we're planning on doing. Yes. Save the scumming must commence. Yeah. We have to keep trying. On repeat. Come, Lucas. Please tell me you actually believe me and don't think that I'm joking when I tell you I love you this time. I've given you so many cookies during holiday events. Okay. Alright. We have it. So, just to reconfirm, are you in the middle of one of Cecil's heart events? I am, actually. It's, I believe, his last one. Where, because I just wanted to see, like, what everyone's stories were. So I just went around and did them. So, will it not work if I'm in the middle of a heart event? Do we know? Because if I need to not be in the middle of a heart event, I will wait. Confessions are considered a hard event. If you have one ongoing, confessions are guaranteed to fail. Got it! Thank you! I appreciate you. We're gonna go take care of that then. But we have plans now. I guess that explains a few things. Yeah, I have save files dedicated to the different people that I intend to romance, so absolutely took me forever to realize why no one believed my love. Mood. Big mood. Well, we can go rush around and try to do Cecil's, I guess, then. Cecil, what are you... Oh no, these three are gonna have a strength off, aren't they?
Shh! I'm in the middle of a stakeout. I need to hear what they're saying.
We're just having a normal conversation. Cecil was eavesdropping. Ah.
That's what I wanted you to think.
Are you sure about that?
You know what they say. If you want to fool your enemies, start by fooling your allies.
So who's the one getting fooled here? I think it's Cecil. Based on guesses, I think we'll have one more hard event with Cecil, but I'm not sure. This is still my first time seeing this game or any Rune Factory game, so I don't really know.
Martin, can we get back to the topic at hand?
Right.
Right. You were asking about my commitments. In my case, I'm most committed to the art of smithing. Working as a blacksmith requires you to do far more than simple hammer on metal all day.
Go on, go on. I like to think he's taking notes while this is going on.
I've devoted myself to learning... I want to also think that he's, like, looking at Cecil weird. But also it's his brother, so... I've devoted myself to learning various metalworking techniques, but I also pay attention to the condition of my tools and the quality of my materials. Each day I commit myself to learning as much as I can about every single facet of smithing, down to the smallest detail.
I see. While at first glance it seems like a straightforward test of strength, smithing actually demands a great deal of care and research.
That strong sense of purpose helps you make constant improvements. I'm sure that the ores I'm sure that the ores of the world would be honored if a man like you worked with them. I'm serious that I ship them. I genuinely do. No. Compared to Master Derek, I find myself lacking in just about every way.
What? No! Don't be that hard on yourself, Martin. I have a whole other save file dedicated to romancing you.
I must dedicate myself even more to my trade. I swear you are so much like my fiancé. I want nothing more than to master the craft. Years ago, I swore I'd devote my life to my work, and that's what I intend to do.
Why are you getting closer and closer to Reinhardt? I'm a little bit afraid for him. Or this is confirming my ship. Would ask if you're enjoying your first Rune Factory experience, but I think it's a fair assessment that you're at the end of... But I think, yeah, it's a fair assessment that you're at the end of autumn. Yeah. Especially because this is the first time I ever played it. I saw someone else playing it, played it a little bit on a whim myself. And I was like, yeah, okay, now I'm hooked. I've just completely fallen in love with everyone in town. And I've heard that a lot of people weren't particularly big fans of Rune Factory 5 specifically, that they liked either 3 or 4 more. And I don't particularly mind that. My personal philosophy with certain games, like, because this all started out because of Dragon Age, but I find that I like to play the ones that other people dislike the most. So if you're like looking at all of like BioShock, for example, like people really dislike 2. So if I were to like of the whole trilogy. So if I were to play BioShock for the first time, I would pick 2 purposely to play first. Because then every single game just gets better and better and better. You know, you already start off with no expectations. So every single game gets better as you keep going through. So even if that is an accurate assessment of 5, that not many people who are big fans of the series like
5, it means that 5 will still be a special one to me because it was my first one. And then the other ones will just be better because they're better. Right? So that's my perspective on it. Oh, that's my cat son. Definitely, it has its quirks, but they all do. 4 was my first, and I haven't played 3, but I'm excited to try the special edition when it comes to Switch. Me too. I'm actually playing this. I'm playing this one on my Switch. If you couldn't tell by some of the setting choices. But yeah, I'm excited. I love when some of the older games are coming to Switch because it gives me opportunities to play them for the first time. So I'm like really excited to get my hands on 3 and 4, and it's the same with like the Persona games. I know, you think that you want Fed. It's not time. It's not even. Well, okay, well it's time, but it's not my job today. That goes on my fiance. I'll give you pets though. You can go talk to him. Oh, you do the same thing I do. Yeah! Exactly. So that was kind of my perspective. In fact, my fiance made me promise to do Dark Souls at some point in time. And I said that I would do Dark Souls if he did Chrono Trigger. Because I love Chrono Trigger. And I was like, well, in that case, I'll start with 2. They never listen to reason when you tell them to look at the clock. I mean, that's true. He's just standing behind my chair meowing at me. Anyway, one day I'll have learned enough to shake hands with Master Derek, partner to partner. And then someday, I'll surpass him. Which is a noble goal. Don't shake the whole place. Thank you. You don't want to break the ruins. Sorry, I got a little carried away. Oh, he's blushing! He's so cute when he blushes. Yeah, you're a completely different person when you're talking shop. Oh, even his character model is, like, blushing. That's so cute. You're just passionate about that craft of yours. Yes, I could sense the strength of your conviction. An admirable spirit indeed. I salute you, sir. Oh, just hurry up and ask the next person already. Oh, look at his face. Okay, Reinhardt, you're next. Oh, okay. 5 has some incredibly strong bachelor choices. I initially got overwhelmed at the bachelorettes, but they've grown on me. I completely understand what you're talking about because I came in and I was like, why is everybody hot? And that was the whole problem. According to the list, because I started off some save files, but I've also like got a main one, so if I wanted to romance other people, I could come back to it. But the list of romance options that I chose, and I both rolled a dice and simultaneously agreed with a dice decision because I was like, I think romancing a god's going to be really interesting for this story. So I've got one for Martin, one for Murakumo. Obviously, we're doing Lucas. I've got one for Priscilla, one for Beatrice, one for Ludmilla, one for Fuka, because I'm just kind of interested on how that would go. I always thought that she was kind of cute. One for Scarlet, because I love that enemies to lovers trope. And then, obviously, one for Reinhardt. Let me see. Personally, I'm committed to discovering the best method of refluffing a pillow once it's gone flat.
Huh?
Okay. I also put serious effort into finding the greatest way to clean the laundry. Excessively rough washing will quickly wear out color and cloth. I agree, actually. That's why I hang dry a lot of my stuff. Sometimes I'll collect junk other people have thrown away and repair it as best as I can. It's startling how much life you can still find in discarded trash. Also, I agree. That's serious dedication. I decided to go the harem route only to play through the game once and be able to romance everyone and have a save for each marriage and cutscene. That's kind of... yeah. I've saved the game at the end of the main story, so now I can go through and romance everybody. I'm not going to do all of them on stream. We're just going to focus on Lucas for now, but... because I at least just want to see a little bit of what his romance is like. I don't know if we'll necessarily get to the marriage, but... that's very, environmentally conscious commitment. Thank you, Scarlet. I knew that you would understand. I even challenge myself when I cook. Oh god, no. Please, don't. Your cooking's not that great, man. I used to... wait. I try to use every peel and rind, not to waste, not to want. That's what I say. It makes some good vegetable broth. When I do manage to use every last scrap, I feel an incredible sense of accomplishment. I can barely resist pumping my fist in the air. Cecil is the only one I don't care about at all. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Only doing it so I can say that I did everything. I don't feel right about the idea of romancing Cecil. Like, I look at him and I'm like, you are an actual child. I can't. I can't bring myself to... No. I'm like, to me, you're about the same as Julian and Hina. And, like, we're just gonna set that off to the side.
Wow, that's not what I expected to hear from a knight. Were those chores originally a hobby of yours or something?
They're an enjoyable part of my daily routine, but I wouldn't call them hobbies. I have one desire... Wait. I have but one desire that drives me. In a situation where luxury is not an option, I am committed to providing Lady Beatrice with as much comfort as I possibly can. Nothing more, nothing less. Which is also a noble goal.
I gotcha. Even your commitments revealed the depth of your loyalty and conviction. I'm impressed that none of it feels like a burdensome obligation to you. You simply enjoy doing your chores like any other pastime.
I think Terry should have been romanceable instead of Cecil. I agree, and I think it's hilarious that they make Terry's character joke about that to the playable character. I would have loved for Miss Miyagi to be romanceable. That's like the number one for me is I wish I could romance Miss Miyagi and also adopt Hina as my daughter. Like, I love Hina so much. She's the sweetest little kid ever. And I'm not particularly a person who's like a big fan of kids. But I think everyone wants Miss Miyagi to be romanceable. I have to agree with that. Right. You simply enjoy doing it like any other pastime. There we go. That struck a chord with me as well. Next time you have a free afternoon, how about you join me in recycling some empty cans? I like that idea. Let's see how many different ways we can repurpose them. Sounds like a plan.
With the way this conversation is going, I assume you also have some unique commitments, Scarlet.
I mean, she would. Romanceable being a euphemism, depending on who you ask. I mean, fair.
Well, I'm not that certain whether or not this qualifies, but I think things need to have a clearly defined beginning and end. Otherwise, I feel painfully uncomfortable. Got any examples? For instance, when I sit down to have a meal, I will not get back up until I have finished eating.
I wish I could, but that's never going to happen for me.
If someone speaks in a meandering fashion with no clear point or purpose, it leaves me frustrated and confused.
That is my fiancé to a T.
And once I start piecing together a jigsaw puzzle, I simply can't stop until I've completed it, no matter how many pieces it may have. I'm embarrassed to admit that I reported for duty one morning without sleeping a wink the night before, all because of a puzzle. How's that embarrassing? It sounds amazing that you have the grit and determination to see everything through to the end.
No.
That is not something worthy of praise. Upending my daily schedule for a frivolous activity was unacceptable. So you're committed to your daily routine. Rangers have to keep a duty to keep everyone safe. If I fell asleep while on the job, I would fail my community and myself. I need to stay in peak condition at all times, ready to respond to any emergency.
She's a pro. I could learn a thing or two from your level of dedication.
And yet, I still gave in to the seductive allure of the 1,000-piece puzzle. I deserve no praise for that. After thinking over my transgression, I gave myself a new rule. No matter how tempting, I won't touch any puzzle that has 1,000 pieces or more unless it's my day off.
That's fair. I also, after a mistake like that, gave myself a rule that I'm not allowed to drink and video edit anymore, so. You gave yourself a new commitment in order to uphold your existing commitments? Yeah.
I always knew you were strict, Scarlet, but I didn't realize you'd be the strictest with yourself.
I knew that. Have you considered improving your puzzle completion skills? Please tell me I can level that up. Say practice until you can finish a 1,000-piece puzzle in 3 hours or less.
Oh, that's an idea. Then you wouldn't have to worry about staying up late on a working night.
Yeah, but wouldn't that tempt her to start an even harder puzzle? I'm definitely concerned about that. Now that you mention it, I'd probably do the exact same thing. As would I.
Interesting. Conclusion. Everyone here enjoys challenging themselves with difficult tasks.
Yeah. Okay, so we got another mission with... Oh, wait. That's a rock. Let's just teleport back to the house instead of just running around. If the goal is to get Lucas to love us... Like, please. Yeah, unfortunately this is going to be the last day for Rune Factory. And we might not get the wedding that we want, but that's okay, I guess. The reason being is because Slime Rancher 2 is coming out, and I really wanted to play it right when it comes out. But, I mean, if we don't have anything else going on, or my fiance has messed up a tendon in his finger, so if that starts acting up while we're playing through Borderlands 2, I will definitely be like, okay, we're loading up Rune Factory, can we romance? You guys sure look like you're having fun.
Ah, Gwen.
We're having such an... Ooh. Hold on. We're having such nice times exchanging stories.
In other words, gossiping.
Don't underestimate the rumor mill. You can find some very important clues in seemingly idle chatter.
Hold it right there.
At least I assume that's Cecil. Yeah. Okay.
Did I just hear you say clues?
Boy, someone's ears are sharp.
Ah! You're here too, Mr. Terry? No fair. Collecting clues is all on your own. Let me help.
How is that not fair? This kid.
Now. Gwen just arrived as well, so let them both in on our little discussion. The more the merrier.
Yeah, we had good timing, Cecil. I agree. Alright. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, I was just mentioned hearing a little story about a living doll. It even talks. Well, it did talk. Perhaps. But some people say it has since passed away.
Talking doll? That has to be a ghost.
I once heard a story about a sign that could talk. Or was it a running sign? I can't remember anymore.
Either way, that's also got to be a ghost. Wow, a talking sign? What else have you heard, Mr. Terry?
Well, I heard something interesting from a traveler who passed through town not too long ago. They said they were friends with someone who'd woken up from a slumber that lasted several centuries.
Wow. Hey, I've got awesome stories too. You can't beat me that easily. Oh yeah, I heard a story that there's a clan of people who only eat flowers.
Interesting. Are you sure you aren't exaggerating? Forget how many old Rune Factory references are in some of these dialogues, and I know none of them. I mean, we do have a talking box, so...
Sure, I'm sure. Even if I was, it'd only be like a teeny little bit. I see Lucy tends to exaggerate. Duly noted.
Yeah, Eliza! The talking box! I used to have a good voice for her, and then, like, everybody else in town ended up getting better voices. I know, I like her. She was really nice.
I do not.
We're just saying that the truth sometimes sounds stranger than fiction.
Indeed.
I love Livia. She's one of my favorites.
Let me say this. Whether you choose to believe it or not, it's all up to you. In this vast world of ours, no matter how strange it may seem at first, anything can happen.
Oh, switching from her to Yuki is always the worst for me.
You've got that right. I've seen more than a few particular sightings in my time. Why, a strange twist of fate brought Randolph and me together.
Personally, I'd like to meet that
Hold it. Sorry, my brain just broke on the words.
Personally, I'd like to meet that person who woke up after sleeping for so long. Then I could clear up all kinds of ancient mysteries.
That'd be neat if you could do that someday.
It sure would.
Okay. Let's go to the tree. Yeah. No offense to Cecil, but I hope this is the last one. I would just like to get on with my day. Please, just let me get on with my day. He's a really happy kid for having missing parents. Yeah. I think Marcel. I think Martin just absorbed like all of the negativity. Are we gonna talk to everybody in town?
Now there's a group of people you don't see together every day. What are they up to? Not a clue. I've been watching them for a while now.
Huh?
I thought it was strange to see the four of them together, so I decided to observe them for a bit. There's no real rhyme or reason for what they're doing. They don't seem to have any sort of grand purpose in mind. Uh-huh. There, see, Palmo? He's starting to sketch something.
Oh, okay. Gonna pull the mic back for my Palmo voice.
Joyous joy!
Marvelous muse, here comes a wave of inspiration. A waterfall of wondrous ideas have poured into my brain. I see the design of the gods, the grand spiral staircase, so large it winds around the great tree itself. Ah, indeed, it spirals all the way up to the sky. But then we wouldn't see the tree. My goodness, you better not let any elderly folks travel up it. Oh, that's a good point. After all, they'd be climbing this stairway to heaven. Dun-ch. Yep, that's a feeling.
I don't get it. I have learned lots of human words, and lots. But I don't understand Heinz's words, not at all.
Heinz casually breaking the fourth wall. A mood. Also a mood. But if you could break the fourth wall, or the fifth wall, or whatever, wouldn't you? What, you don't understand my humor? You poor thing. Let me break it out in one of my favorite routines for you. An oldie but a goodie. Did you hear that the general store is out of nuts? Really? Well, nuts to that. Though I heard they actually tasted pretty bad. Oh, they're not so good? Double nuts.
Oh, now I really don't understand. My brain's tired. My tummy is rumbling. I'm going home.
Bye. What is Lucas doing?
Ah, look, now Lucas is up to something.
He's concentrating really hard. Oh no, Lucas. Hup. Well, what do we got? Egad, what manner of sorcery is this? The pen I was definitely holding in my hand completely vanished. Oh, I see now. At last I understand. The heavens have spoken. I mean, that would be him. Enough with the design doodles, they say. Hurry up and give these ideas form. Gwen, would you please check your pockets? Sure thing, thanks. Oh, there we go, the pen. Oh, hey, there's a wait, is this?
Yeah, that's Palmo's pen.
Excellent. My accuracy at teleporting objects has certainly improved. This was just target practice? I must check my scheduled shipments. What materials are arriving? And when? I've got to know.
Goodbye, Palma. Wait, take your pen. Take your pen back. Ah! Oh, darn. Palma left before we could give him his pen back.
Here, allow me the responsibility to take responsibility and return it to him at a later time.
Okay, thanks.
Interesting conclusion. Follow the beat of your own drum.
Oh, boy. Yeah, we really are going to get to see everybody in town, aren't we? Okay. You're eavesdropping again? Why are you leaning against the door like that?
Shh. There's a secret meeting going on inside right now.
Whoa, a secret meeting.
Yeah, my investigator intuition is screaming that this is no idle chatter. Gwen, come over here. You have to hear this too.
Alright. Might as well. See what's up, I suppose. Okay, so what's the deal? Yeah, it's just those three. Oh no, two of them have like really similar voices.
I'm perfectly willing to do anything, of course. I would even give my own life. Oh, really? It's enough for you to say that.
Too easy.
Huh. It doesn't matter what you say. No one loves anyone more than I love Hina.
I'm afraid I must disagree with that claim. In my case, I'd gladly drink poison for Lucy and Julian's sake. Look, you drink it of your own volition, too.
Allow me to prove it, Elsa. Hand me that flask.
Ah, before we go any further, just know that I have you both beat. For Priscilla and Fuka's sake, I wouldn't even hesitate.
As would Ludmilla. I mean, yeah.
I would wake up early. Ish, maybe.
Okay, that is a lot for her, let's be honest. That's the worst thing she could do for herself.
Okay.
I'd say all three of them are clean.
Clean how? I'm really confused here.
What? Hey, Gwen, look at these notes. I managed to dig up a ton of info on the whole town.
Yeah, you really did. Now I guess our next step is to go home and organize all the data and then analyze the results.
Yeah, what a swell idea.
Oh, thank God, we're almost done. Please, I just want to be able to romance. Who's home? Do I have to wait till tomorrow? No, I have to wait till tomorrow? Ugh. Okay. And yet Cecil seems pretty down in the dumps. I'm not seeing anything else in terms of the missions. I mean, I am willing to send my girl to bed early. 100%. Because there's not really anything else I need to get, so... Alright. Let's go spend the rest of our RP then. Getting rid of everything else we have in our inventory. Gotta do what you gotta do for godly husbandos. Exactly. Like, I will start my day over. I will. Okay. Let's throw a few other items in that I definitely don't need. I can get so many of those so quickly, it just doesn't exactly matter. Make a weapon. We're gonna go with the double blades. Those always sell for more. Actually, I should have a fully gold sword somewhere. Yeah, let's make 2. There we go, 2 gorgeous swords. And then we'll go in here. I just want to have a romance by the end of the day. It's all I want. Shield. Okay. I think 9? Yeah. There we go. Think. Oh. I didn't want to get out of that per se. Hold on. Let's make a shield again. Because I should have the kind of stuff. I do not want to use the best item I have. Thank you. We'll go with the bronze. Yep, we'll go with the 9. There we go. Just so I could get rid of more stuff out of my inventory. I don't need all of that. Okay. Let's just sell a whole bunch of things that I don't need. Okay. Now we go to bed. Go to bed at 11 a.m. Jeez. Well, at least there's no consequences to oversleeping for our character. Hopefully, if anything, this gets her sleep skill up higher. Okay. Get ready to go to bed, start the day over. Gotta do what it takes. It's okay, though. Come on, tell me it'll, like, rain or something. Oh, my sleeping skill went up. Okay. Perfect. I don't see anything else I need, so we're gonna go do that. Whoa. Okay. Some new stuff I'm not exactly used to.
There.
That's fine, though. Let me just gather up what I can.
There.
Even if it doesn't, like, make it, I just wanted to try to get as much as I could over in that general direction.
1.
I'm glad that throwing and locking on is a thing. Very much.
2. 1, 2.
Okay, shipping bin time. We got one of those. And then the last ones. There's an orange! I don't really care if that's the way that some people boost their friendships with town folks. Every minute they're in your party, it boosts their affections slightly. Oh, does it really? Oh. So you can sleep through a week and get a decent boost. Oh. I thought I had to do with, like, healing them while they were in your party. Like, healing them and taking care of them. Because I was, like, running around to purposely get Lucas beat up. So that, we could be prepared. So that he would love me. Which, in and of itself, is a bunch of problems. But that's what I thought it was. I have, like, a thing that I have to clear this out. Because if I let it get too bad, it's going to be too much for me to take care of at a later point.
All right.
And to be fair, I kind of need the wood for right now.
All right.
Yeah, we have oranges! Awesome. One of my things is I have to gather enough oranges, so...
All right.
That might also boost it, but I know they do get a boost for just being in your party as well. Cool. I literally just...
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay, so before we go crazy with this... Let's finish taking care of
Watering time.
At least these plants.
Hope it comes out okay. Grow big and strong, okay?
And there's that. 2, 3. I don't mind wasting, so.
Go!
Did that not work? Did that not work for catching those oranges? Are those oranges not catchable? They aren't! Man. I just gave up tending to rocks and stumps and just every few spawns a day. Just deal with on top of everything else. Yeah. And just harvest them like another crop. Yeah,
Nice.
I feel that. Oh, just harvest them like another crop. I will give it a shot. Let me go ahead and... Because I didn't know for some of them that you could necessarily do things like that. Oh. Get rid of you and you.
All right.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. Literally just like any other... Okay. Alright, before I go upstairs to the pets, I want to finish this quest. Please just let me finish this quest. Please. Alright, Cecil.
Come on in, Gwen.
I'm already in your house.
I was just reading over my results. But you know what? Aside from when I watched Murakumo, Derek, and Randolph, I don't think I learned much about how to be strong.
Their arm wrestling contest was really amazing. But if you think about it, everyone else had their own unique kind of strength.
They did?
Well, yeah. Take Miss Yagi, for example. She said she'd do anything to prove the strength of her love for her family.
Oh yeah, when you look at it that way, Captain Livia's strength lies in her info-gathering techniques.
Right.
Martin, Reinhardt, and Scarlet all have strong commitments.
Exactly.
And even Heinz and the others have strong personalities.
True. Now you're getting it.
Not to mention powerful egos.
Yeah, not wrong.
Strength isn't just about muscle, is it? Everyone is strong in their own way. And that means I have my own kinds of strength. I just need to find out what.
I think you're already onto something.
Yeah.
Right.
Thanks.
Thanks, Gwen. You really are something else.
Aw, thanks.
You never treat me like a kid. You take me seriously, like an adult.
That whole line unsettles me, knowing that you're dateable.
Not only that, you give me tips and clues to help me figure things out. Now I totally understand why the townspeople rely on you so much. You're so amazing. I really admire you.
Oh, I'm not that amazing. Oh, okay, maybe a little.
Gwen, I've made up my mind. I want to be just like you. Strong, reliable, trustworthy. I'm going to be the kind of person people can count on. Starting today.
Aw, thank you. Alright, tell me we're done with his thing. Yep. Something called the King's Game. What is the King's Game? Because apparently it's super popular. I suppose. Alright. We go, we take care of the pets and the plants. And then, from there... Yeah. Then from there, we save it and then go convince people of our love. Also, I want to point out, I do not clean up the rocks out of everything. Only this. You can ignore it, just go straight to the confession.
Yes.
It's a fun side story, but it's about 3 days. How does one start that side story, though? Because I keep hearing about it. And I have, like, no clue how to actually even start it if I so choose. I'm not necessarily going to go straight for it right now. I just want to have a general understanding of, like, how to start so I don't do it on accident. If that makes sense.
Nice.
Like, is it event-based?
All right.
Do I have to give someone something?
Right.
It'll be in the Great Tree Plaza, and it will have a similar... It'll have a marker similar to here events. Oh! But it'll be a unique map marker. Interesting. Okay, thank you.
Because yeah. Without you saying that, I would not have ever in a million years figured that out.
Yes!
Just because I also don't spend a whole lot of time in the Great Tree Plaza.
There you go, Peep. I hope you're alright.